Now, whether he's a blue chipper, the people's champion, or as we know him right now, the final boss, The Rock has always commanded all of the attention in the arena since the very first moment he made his WWE debut at the 1996 Survivor Series. Born into this business, The Rock would become WWE's first ever third-generation superstar, following in the footsteps of his father and grandfather. Who had competed in WWE rings before him.
Dwayne had a huge responsibility. There's a legacy, and you have to take it so seriously.
Even with incredibly high expectations, the Great One surpassed them all, along with the usual achievements if your name is The Rock: 2 Intercontinental Champions.
And here comes the #1 contender, at least for tonight.
Lots of competitors in the back. Dream.
The Intercontinental Championship is on the line here between two superstars who don't have anything nice to say about one another. The challenger, Rocky Maivia, and our current champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Well, Helmsley is our champion for a reason. He's a cut above the rest, a higher class of in-ring competitor. This Rocky Maivia guy should learn his place and respect his betters.
Well, that attitude is exactly why Mavia is so eager to go after Helmsley and his title. He wants to prove Helmsley is just a snide and arrogant blowhard who doesn't deserve to be champion.
Only one of these men will leave this ring our Intercontinental Champion. This should be a memorable match.
Oh, look at this aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy.
And conspicuous by his absence is the butler of Hunter Hearst Helmsley, who has been intervening in match. Vintage move here, and he breaks his own submission.
Maybe his plan was just to soften his opponent with that hold.
If Rocky Maivia is going to take down the more polished and experienced Hunter Hearst Helmsley, he's going to have to do it with unrelenting energy. Look out!
Whoa, what a landing!
You got to be a certain kind of crazy to even think about attempting that kind of offense, but I can't say it didn't pay off.
Belly to belly. And Rocky there not showing any signs of being intimidated. And we know Rocky doesn't have the same experience as Helmsley, and that could be a developing story as this match progresses.
And this is where an experienced wrestler like Helmsley can take a young wrestler and pick him apart, take advantage, capitalize, and win.
And Rocky is delivering solid damage, but needs to remember to get Helmsley in the ring. The title can't be won outside of the squared circle. Bang! He finds a counter.
Cranked around into a neck breaker. Could really use a sense of urgency right now when it comes to getting back in the ring. The crowd is fired up. Helmsley is fired up.
He beats the count. Barely.
Batten down the hatches. These two. The Intercontinental title hangs in the balance. Tonight in a match between our refined champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley, and the young challenger, Rocky Maivia. Vintage move here. So much for the submission hold. He just lets go.
His grip strength might have run out.
Thursday Raw, Thursday. Getting kicked off with a title match for the Intercontinental Championship. #1 contender. Watch out!
What? Trying to do as much damage as humanly possible.
But at what cost?
He's able to reverse it. And we know Rocky doesn't have the same experience as Helmsley, and that could be a developing story as this match progresses.
And this is where an experienced wrestler like Helmsley can take a young wrestler and pick him apart, take advantage, capitalize, and win.
Hunter making it loud and clear for his opponent tonight.
What grace! Float over to the...
Float over, nice, DDT. DDT.
What's it going to take for Hunter Hearst Helmsley to retain his Intercontinental title here? How can he get the better of Rocky Maivia?
Well, the champ needs to put this young upstart Mavia in his place with unrelenting offense. No time for graceful bows and upper-class taunting. Just beat Rocky down.
Oh. Inconspicuous by his absence is the butler of Hunter Hearst Helmsley, who has been intervening in matches as of late. Who knows if he might show up?
Yeah, unfortunately, that's just another thing Mavia needs to worry about.
Rocky has bigger problems in the ring, gentlemen. Biggest match he's ever had. Live, worldwide television. He's got to have a stomach full of butterflies.
And heading up top.
Watching!
That's a drop kick.
Woo! Mavia took to the sky and executed that high risk perfectly. I don't think Helmsley had that scouted at all. Popped right in the face.
Find some payback with their own reversal.
Deeper into this match now, and I think it's Helmsley who's reaching peak frustration.
Can't quite put Rocky Maivia away. A testament to the never-say-die attitude of this young superstar.
And he gets it from his dad. He gets it from his grandfather. Maivia knows nothing less than to give it his all.
Going head-to-head, putting each other to the test.
It knew what was coming there.
Counter after counter. Neither superstar getting the clear advantage. Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
And give credit where it's due. Rocky Maivia is leaving nothing in the ring in pursuit of the Intercontinental Championship.
Nothing pretty here. Just good old-fashioned fisticuffs. Straight punch. Trying to wrestle free their opponent's arm. Has the arm trapped.
Goodness gracious.
With the title on the line, the champ isn't holding anything back. Oh, counters right back on Hunter.
Down right into the schoolboy. Shoulders are down.
Oh, for the title.
Shoulders are down.
Is this enough to retain? And there's the kick out. That's still a quick kick out at this point. What a hip toss.
It might not be flashy, but sometimes you just got to toss another person and make a statement.
Headed to the outside.
But for what reason?
Here he comes, sliding back into the ring.
Oh.
Helmsley had that well scouted.
Countering each other again and again. Each athlete finding an answer for everything thrown at them.
Big. Caught him. No way. No way. That could be enough to continue the reign.
Able to reach the ropes, and he's able to last here.
Maivia was ready for that.
This is an unyielding attack from Hunter.
This pristine offense from Helmsley has Rocky Maivia screaming. Sleeper hold cinched in deep.
Fading. Fading. And breaks out of the sleeper.
Float over.
Oh.
And with DDT.
Fight.
And look, now Helmsley is busted open.
Going to the top rope. What's his plan?
Trying to get vertical, but he has no idea he's in the line of fire. Watch out.
Totally missed that one. One step ahead there.
Each superstar trying to counter and gain an advantage.
This capacity crowd certainly behind the youngster Rocky Maivia, thinking there could be an upset here tonight.
Ripped in the hard way.
Ooh, that can rattle the whole body. Mavia taking his best shot at...
Up and just breaking down the opponent. The challenger might have what it takes to win this.
Placing him in the corner.
High-level ability being shown with each of these counters. Both athletes showing incredible reflexes here.
Hunter whipped into the corner. Nobody home. Rocky hit hard. And now Hunter looks to take over this match.
Hesmly muscling Mavia up to the top turnbuckle and a big right hand.
Hesmly with something big in mind here for his challenger tonight.
Well, this is just blatant disrespect from the arrogant champion.
Almost daring Rocky. Hey, you really want my title? You really think you're going to be Intercontinental Champion?
Up to the top. Hooking Rocky into a superplex. This could be it. Can Hunter capitalize? This could be it. Hook of the leg and a cover. And Rocky stays in it, getting his shoulder up.
Still not enough to put out the flame of Rocky Maivia.
Hunter has to be asking himself, what else do I have in my arsenal? And I think we may get our answer, gentlemen.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time, I believe, before this one's over. Hunter hooking Rocky, taking his time, looking to put him away.
Mavia just collapsed.
This just shows you how much damage Hunter Hearst Helmsley has inflicted on the challenger in this matchup.
I think Mavia's done. Official might want to step in, call this one.
The official checking on Rocky. Hunter Hearst Helmsley believes this is close to being over. Lifting him back up again. Rocky rolls through. Shoulders down. Rocky wins the title.
Rocky Maivia has shocked Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Here is your winner and the new Intercontinental Champion, Rocky Maivia.
We have a new Intercontinental Champion.
In a family of elite combat athletes and top-tier performers, the final boss has always stood out, even when he was just a blue chipper. But there wouldn't be a final boss. There wouldn't even be a bloodline if it wasn't for The Rock's grandfather, the High Chief Peter Maivia. You can think of him as the first boss. Predecessor to the tribal chief.
He is one of, if not the foundation for our family. The Anawa'i Fatu Maivia wrestling dynasty. I don't think there's anybody more responsible for what's going on now than the High Chief himself.
Peter Maivia isn't simply one of the two principals behind the sacred blood bond. He's also an incredibly decorated professional wrestler who traveled the world and won titles everywhere he went. New Zealand, Japan, Europe, and here in the United States, where he enjoyed especially successful runs in Hawaii and California. Maivia would eventually find his way to WWE, engaging in legendary battles with the likes of superstar Billy Graham. His larger-than-life personality would win the WWE Universe over in short order, as it had throughout his entire career. In the ring, High Chief Peter Maivia was a potent blend of brawn